We are not one-sided as humans. Our everyday life is like an onion. We're peeling back layers all the time. There's more to us than just one thing. Welcome back to my channel. I am Shekinah and this is Mended Mark by Shekinah. So today we're gonna get into this whole topic of to niche or not to niche. So maybe you're the person that's like,
I can't niche down because I have so many things that I want to show and I can do all these different things and I want to sell all this different stuff on one platform.
or maybe you're the type that's like,
how can you not niche down? Like, my whole product-based business has to only show my product.
but we're going to talk about a more effective way to make sure that you are still targeting your niche and also targeting your ideal customer. So let's first start off by defining what niche is, what your target audience is, and what your ideal customer or target audience persona is. So a niche is a smaller segment of a larger market that's more concentrated on the wants and needs and preferences of a small group. Now, your target audience is a specific group of people that will most likely want your product or service. So now that we've defined what a target audience is, what is a target audience persona or your ideal customer? Your target audience persona is the profile of a person or an avatar representing your ideal customer. Let's break down a niche. Let me give you an example. A niche could be brand strategy, and a niche within that niche could be brand strategy for small business owners. And then we could break it further down into brand strategy for small business owners who feel stuck and have a hard time putting things into place to actually take action. So I gave you an example of a niche. Now let's break that niche down into a target audience persona. So this is the person that you're going to position your business to speak to. This is the one that you're actually selling and marketing towards. So let me give you an example. Brianna is a 25-year-old who started a side hustle because she is feeling confined in her 9-to-5 full-time position. She went to school for one thing and ended up in a completely different field. She's a self-starter who enjoys new challenging experiences, but this position doesn't allow her to do that. She's ready to quit her job and be her own boss, but she knows she needs to grow her side hustle first in order to afford and sustain her lifestyle. Growing her business is feeling harder than she thought it would be, and she's desperately in need of a solution. She binge watches YouTube when she's feeling stuck with her business, but sometimes gets overwhelmed and lacks taking that step to get unstuck. Can someone say analysis paralysis? In her free time, she loves to travel with friends and family, retail therapy, home goods, Target, TJ Maxx to name a few, and decorating her home. During her lunch break, she gets on her phone to catch up on her favorite business podcasts while scrolling through Instagram. Comment me too if Brianna sounds like you. So your target audience persona is like your mascot for your business. They're the framework for your connection to your target audience. Your target audience persona is the collection of personality traits, attitudes, and values that your brand will showcase on a regular basis. So basically, birds of a feather flock together. Like, if you are more targeted to a certain group of people and they can relate to you, then your marketing can be more personalized to them. They understand like where you're coming from because they're pretty much in the same shoes. So those people that have the commonalities of your target audience persona will pretty much just gravitate toward you because you're speaking directly to them. So now that we have a better understanding of what niching down entails and why it's okay to niche down, but also to have your target audience persona, how can we actually put steps toward making this thing happen? So if you're starting from the bottom, you're starting from ground zero, it's okay. This is how you can find your target audience. Number one, you're going to want to assess your competition's audience. So if you find someone that's in the same area as you and they're doing pretty much exactly what you want to do, go ahead and check out their followers, subscribers, and see what questions those people are asking. What are the commonalities between that group of people? It's just like doing a little research for your homegirl if she met a new dude. Like, you need to go ahead and collect that data. It's okay to stalk your competition because you learn from their mistakes or you learn from things that they are doing well on, and you can improve on those things and add more value toward it. Now, if you already have an audience, assess your current audience and collect data by using your insights on whatever social media platform you market to your audience typically. So let's just use Instagram, for example. If you go to the insights, you can see your followers, where they're from, their age range. You can see the percentage of male or female followers that you have. You can also go ahead and just check them out right on Instagram. You can hop on live and actually poll your audience, see what things they're interested in, see what times they are actually more active on social media. Poll them in your stories, ask them how do they like to look up things. Do they like to go on Google? Do they like to check on Pinterest? Are they a person that types in a search on Instagram to find a product or service? How do they search? You can also do this through email marketing. You don't have to use social media. You could send out a poll through email and collect data on what they actually prefer from you. Do they like emails twice a day from you? Do they like emails that contain a sale from you? Do they prefer emails that give tips and advice on how to use your product and service? Number 2 would be to actually develop your target audience persona. So in your research, you should have highlighted their goals and their challenges. What type of technology they prefer to use, whether it's phone or desktop, what social media are they most active on, the type of questions they're asking, and what common objections they might have as far as, do they want to buy your product, but what's holding them back? Like, why won't they go forward with pressing buy? You should also have found some real quotes from them. Like, one might be,
You only can niche down a product-based business. That's the only way people are going to find your product. They only want to see my product posted on my social media.
and from all those things, you can draw up your solution on how you can be helpful to them and provide value toward an actual resolution to their issues, along with your marketing message and how you can be most impactful to your target audience persona. So no worries, that was a lot, but I do have a template for you guys that breaks it down, and you can write it all in and get this all sorted out. And it's free. I will have the link down below that will take you directly to my website, and you can download that template. After you have all the details written down about your target audience persona, then you can finally make their story come to life. You can actually put a person to this. Just write out a whole little paragraph of who this person is, just like I showed you guys earlier in my example with Brianna. All in all, you want to cater your content to your target audience persona because we are not one-sided as humans. Our everyday life is like an onion. We're peeling back layers all the time. There's more to us than just one thing. So it's okay to post about your lifestyle and things that you think would be more helpful with your business. So in your content, incorporate some of your target audience persona's interests. In my example, Brianna loved her free time. She likes to travel, she likes to do some retail therapy. I could post content about how to become a full-time entrepreneur. It's okay to share some of those interests and still make it specific to your target audience. So thank you guys so much for watching this video. If you enjoyed this video, give it a thumbs up, comment, and subscribe. And don't forget that template down below, and I will be back for the next video. Thank you guys so much. Bye.